Welcome back to Slightlee Daily. This is episode number 104. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're there. Let's just get right into this. Parker DeGraw is back. I've been trying to get Parker in here since 2019, literally.
Man, has it been that long?
That was whenever
when did we do our first one?
2019.
Really?
It was like episode 6 or 5.
Damn.
So
this one's long overdue.
Long overdue. So for those of you who don't know, I did a little highlights of our episode, but it was like back whenever I first started doing that shit. Like I went all the way back. So if that tells you anything, like I've been going back all the way up, like from 1 to now on like the highlights on IG. And so you were like one of the first one of those.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely have to post that on my story. But Parker DeGraw.
What up? What up?
I guess the first question that I want to ask you, the first thing that I want to get the ball rolling is, if this is someone's first time ever seeing you, what is your title? What are you?
Yeah, so that's a good question because I know I've been like, I've dabbled in beats and then I've dabbled in the game. I mean, you've known me since middle school, so
Absolutely.
I've always been a gamer, bro. Always been, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And as far as the beats go, man, like, all right, so here's what's been happening. I'm still doing the beats, but my computer actually fucked up, right, when I was trying to stream.
It sucks.
I was trying to stream the game on Twitch, and my computer, for whatever reason, it just would lag like crazy and wouldn't let me stream. So I went in and had to, like, I was deleting a bunch of things. I was rearranging stuff.
Thought it was a storage thing.
Like, I thought I was like running out of memory. So I was like, let me just factory reset my computer. Mm-hmm. But then there was an option that was like save some files, you know. So I did that option. Well, then it reset, and one of the files it deleted was FL Studio.
Oh, Jesus. The cracked version.
The cracked version, which my roommate got for me. I don't even know how to like do that shit.
Oh, dude, I don't either. And even whenever I got Devin back in here to try and do it, remember?
Yeah.
I still couldn't get it.
That's it. It's not easy. And then like, so I factory reset everything. I lost FL Studio. I lost a lot of my plugins. I lost a bunch of shit, bro. And so like I just kind of stopped making beats from that point. And then it didn't even work. What I was trying to accomplish, the streaming, still didn't work.
Like the OBS, like the Streamlabs OBS thing, just
man.
Wow.
So as far as beats go, I've kind of it's a money issue.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to get a second job. I actually just applied for Uber Eats and DoorDash.
Yeah,
yesterday.
I do Uber Eats on the side. Just
do you?
Yeah, if I want to make a couple extra bucks on the off day, I'll go make Dude, $40.
Yeah, I'm about to start doing that every off day.
Just like
just do it.
I'll tell you this, man. You know how Murfreesboro traffic is. If you do it in the morning, so the first time I did Uber Eats was whenever I lost my job at Diva in Nashville, and then the snowstorm hit the week after. So even I got my job at the new Amazon spot, but I couldn't work. Like I worked for like 2 days, and then
they shut down.
Oh yeah, dude, we shut down for like a week.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro, we
didn't know that.
Did y'all work the whole time?
Yeah. I think we were off like a couple days.
We were
maybe
off
1 or 2.
I didn't. So like I worked 2 days or so, and then we were like that very next week hit, and so I applied for DoorDash and Uber Eats. I did Uber Eats in the snow, and I made like $120 in like 1 day.
Yeah,
which
bro.
Spoiled me.
Yeah,
because it's not normally like that. Because the next week I did it. I was just trying to I didn't work for like 2 weeks. I was just trying to come even. I wasn't like dead broke, but like I was like I need money. But
dude, yeah. So I applied for Uber Eats, and get this, I'm talking to like the specialist guy through text message, and he texts me. He's like, unfortunately, there's some fraudulent activity noticed on your account. You've been moved to the wait list. What? And I was like, what? Like, because he was like, there's some like when I was submitting my
ID,
the
vehicle
ID,
registration,
all that shit. Yeah. So I call. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, this is bullshit. She's like, well, it looks like the photo you took of yourself doesn't match your photo ID. I'm like,
dude,
I had hair in 2016,
bro.
When I got my ID, I just don't have hair now. Like, that's all it was, bro. So they thought I was 2 different people,
dude.
So now I gotta wait like 3 to 5 business days.
Yeah,
that's some bullshit, man. But yeah, and then that was for Uber Eats.
Yeah.
For DoorDash,
DoorDash
they weren't even hiring.
Dude, they put me on a wait list too.
Yeah, they were like, we're not hiring drivers in your area, so try back another time. But
Okay, so I guess the first real thing I want to dig into to get this ball rolling, then we'll take it wherever we want. But so we were talking about, so now people know that we've known each other for a while. We share a lot of memories for the better part of 10 years type shit.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that we always talk about and we show a liking to is nostalgia, the word nostalgia.
Oh, yeah.
And
that's true.
I can even look back last year and think of things that's like, man, that feeling I had was so nostalgic. Like I remember specifically being at my other house and like recording episodes in that room.
Mm-hmm. In the garage?
Well, like in the garage. Well, I was talking like when I lived with Connor and Lauren and them.
Yeah.
Like being in there was like, man, that was like a prominent time in my life. Like I kind of missed that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there was like that feeling in my stomach. Like I don't know. It's hard to explain, but
yeah, it was new. It was still new. Like we didn't know, or you didn't know really, I guess, where it was gonna go or the direction of it.
And it's just changed so much. Like it was just
now you got the lights, and this is totally different from that house,
right? But I just basically I had this thought that what if when you die and you make it to quote unquote heaven, it's just that feeling of nostalgia for eternity.
Dude, that's actually crazy.
Does that make sense?
You say that, yes, because I've been thinking about that recently. That's crazy you say that, bro.
Yeah.
Because I was telling my mom, we were talking on the phone. I was like, yeah, what if when you die, it's just like you get to pick what memory you want to go back to? Like your whole life just laid there, and you can just dive back into any moment and relive it. I think you're gonna be able to do that. I feel like,
like you just live in that moment, like that moment on Christmas when you're 8 years old.
Yeah, dude.
And you wake up and you're running down the stairs. You just keep waking up on every day. You wake up and it's the Christmas morning type shit.
Dude, nothing beats that feeling, man.
It's a really hard thing to explain too.
Like when I walked in, I was at my grandma's house. Walked in, seeing the Wii sitting there.
Yeah, you're
bro,
like, what?
Oh my god, the Zelda Twilight Princess game
No
sitting
way.
right there. Yeah, bro. Oh, you can't beat that feeling, man.
I feel like the older you get, this isn't me being cynical either, but I feel like the older you get, those moments are harder to come by.
Yeah.
Just
I'd
like
agree with that.
Pure excitement.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's like, I guess life kind of hits you, you get into real life, and people don't want to be excited about things, like that. Like when you're a kid, you're just excited. You don't hold it back,
Yeah.
You feel excitement, you show that shit.
Right.
Nowadays, you kind of like, kind of weak if you show excitement or like joy. You know how Kanye is? He's like trying to never smile.
Yeah, be
when
hard.
He catches himself smiling, he straightens it right back up. I feel like that's how most people are, dude. It's like, I try not to be like that, man. I try to just live life, dude, just live life, be happy, whatever I'm feeling, because we're constantly having thoughts, so I've been trying to, whatever I'm thinking, just say it, because especially when I get high, dude, I'll just have thoughts, but they'll just stay in my head.
Yeah.
And I'll be quiet. Next thing I know, I'm like, oh, fuck, I haven't talked in like
30
10
minutes.
minutes. Yeah. I need to say something. And then it's like forced. But no, if you're just constantly talking what's going into your brain, then you're good, bro. That shit doesn't happen.
I don't know. I wonder what like the chemical reaction in your brain is. Like if you were to like do an MRI of your brain while you were having like that flashback memory, or even just while you're in that moment, if they took like an MRI of your brain when you were waking up on Christmas, I wonder what it would look like,
Yeah.
Like what would that be equivalent to?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like that
probably doing drugs.
That height, exactly.
Or when you were on Molly.
Right.
I bet it would look the same.
Your brain
bro.
is just on fire.
Yeah.
Just every part.
Yeah, man. Man, it was so much easier to be pleased back then,
I know. This is the reason I brought this up really was I wanted to segue it into this, just for a more like hard topic. So, dude, like I was telling you off camera, I was going back through Adam22's YouTube channel, and dude, he captured the SoundCloud era. And looking back, this is really why I had the whole nostalgia thing. And I was just trying to just like really map it out, kind of how I got to this point. The SoundCloud era, like 2015 to 17, was so nostalgic for me. If you go back and listen to like X and like 21 Savage, like everyone on that 2016 XXL cover,
Yeah.
you know,
Dude,
like
yeah.
that era, bro. I don't know if music will ever be at like that hype ever again.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, bro? Like,
Yeah.
I was watching these videos and I was like, oh my God. Like, this was before, you know, Juice World even, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
No, he wasn't XXL freshman that year, was he?
no. He was like 2018, 2019. That was his years.
Okay.
So, like, he was right after SoundCloud. But do you remember, like when Trippie Redd was, like, first coming out? And, like, you know, like, that era.
That first album he dropped where he's, like, sitting on the throne, or whatever. Dude, that album's hard.
I can't explain it, but that era of my life and just we were, like, right in our early 20s.
Yeah.
Like, 2021. And, like, that era, dude, I don't know if there will ever be... Because music is different now. The industry is very, very different now. Back then, you know, and I'm not trying to sound like an old fart. Because, like, there's still cool shit going on, you know?
I mean, dude, and you know me, like I'm a fan of like popular hip hop,
yeah,
like
new stuff, new
rap.
artists.
I'm on the new shit, but even for me, bro, I'm like, this shit's really kind of getting watered down.
Yeah,
it's sounding the same. It's sounding like they're not even trying. A lot of these people, they're just putting shit out.
Yeah,
just to put it. It's like there's no thought behind it. I hate that shit, man.
I just reliving those moments of literally SoundCloud, where we literally only used SoundCloud. Music was at like just a different place.
Yeah, and you could just find new shit all the time, like just some sleepers that no one else knew, and they were just bangers, bro.
And even like you know, Lil Pump and Smoke Perp, because like Adam 22,
Smoke Perp,
right? Adam 22, like really, he took them on their first tour, and like he like helped them blow up, and X too, and like. I don't know, man. I was just like reliving that and going back through my SoundCloud playlist, and I was like, bro, I don't know if I'm just tripping right now. I'm sure like someone that's 50 is probably like, man, when Biggie first came out in 93.
Yeah, that's probably how it is. That's probably how they feel too.
But I don't know, man. I might just be jaded, but like, bro, I was just like really looking back on that era and that period in time and just like music and culture. It was different, bro. Like it was like in this weird transitional period.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Yeah, it was like it was new. This whole SoundCloud thing, it was new.
It was,
kinda, right?
It was. I mean, SoundCloud, yeah.
I mean, it was around before, but during that era you're talking about, it was when like it was getting big.
Yeah,
and it's like these first artists came from SoundCloud.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
And like,
there's probably never gonna be that again. At least not SoundCloud.
It's just different because everything that's probably on the top 10 Billboard charts right now are TikTok songs.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but I will say this. All those songs, you hear like a 15-second chunk of it. You know what I'm saying? Where you can do like a little dance routine. It's almost like you don't even have... It's like reverting back to like ringtone rap. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you remember how like ringtones were like the big thing back in the day where you just wanted to hear... You ding, ding, and then you're like, hello.
That's true. Yeah, it's speaking of TikTok songs, you know that song "Pineapple" by Nick D?
I probably heard it.
Dude, it's such a banger, bro. That shit be getting stuck in my head. I download it on Spotify.
Yeah,
like it's so good.
I probably heard it.
But yeah, it's like we're in a weird time right now because like especially kids growing up nowadays, you know, everything they grew up with iPads and the internet and all that shit. So it's like. Anything you want now, you get it right now.
Yeah.
So the whole TikTok thing works because like you get this 15-second clip and it's hard as fuck, you know, and everyone latches onto it. It's so weird, man. Like I don't know where music goes from here.
I know that's kind of what I was thinking is like we saw 2010 Soulja Boy, Lil Wayne, you know, in YouTube.
That's what I want to talk about too. We can get to it later. That Mount Rushmore that's going around.
Yeah, let's do
that. I
don't
agree with that. We just jump there. Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, look.
So who was
my J. Cole fans out there?
Who was on? It was Kendrick.
It was
Drake, J. Cole, and then the fourth one was
yes. Okay. So no offense to J. Cole fans out there, but I don't think he should have been up there, bro. He had that one. I mean,
2014 Forest
Hills Drive was a 10 out of 10 album.
That's a
Another nostalgic.
That's
thing.
nostalgic, but that's like a top 5 album of 2010s.
Yeah.
You feel
it
me?
came out 2014, right? The year we graduated.
Yeah. So like, let's just say, out of all the albums that came out in that 10-year period, bro, that's definitely 100% in the top 10.
I mean, yeah, that album's 10 out of 10, but you can't be on the Mount Rushmore of the 2010s for
with
one album. So
I understand.
I think he should be off there. I think Future should replace him.
Okay.
I think Drake should definitely be up there. And
Kendrick for sure to me, honestly.
yeah,
bro.
I would replace Kendrick with Wayne, dude. I would say Future.
Yeah.
Future, Drake, Wayne, and for the fourth one, fuck, dude, that's like up in the air.
I
for
really
me.
liked
Kanye.
Nicki on there, bro. Wait, why
Me
was
too.
Kanye not on there?
Yeah, right.
No, Kanye's definitely should have been on there.
See,
Why the
bro,
fuck was he not
I
on
don't
there?
agree with that, bro. Everyone's
Yeah,
like, oh,
they
this
were
the list. Nah,
But
bro.
I will tell you this, bro, about Nicki, dude. Nicki Minaj is out here, bro.
Yeah, I mean, she's still out here.
She's still out here, but dude, if you really go back, first of all, she's been doing this shit since like 2008.
True. I'm probably not giving her enough credit.
She's been doing this shit, bro, and she has bars.
Yeah.
She really does.
We grew up on her.
I know.
Like,
I know.
yeah. Even like the pop shit that you don't really like
Yeah,
play
like
nowadays.
Starships. You know,
Yeah.
still a good
Still
song.
grew up on it. Yeah.
But also, I think that the question should be asked though, like, what Mount Rushmore of what? Mount Rushmore more of bars? Then if that's the case, then we need to put like fucking, I don't know, Eminem or Logic if we're talking
Right.
about bars.
Right,
you know?
right. You
But
gotta specify.
but
I'm thinking like
we're talking about hip hop artists.
influence,
Influence?
cultural influence. Yeah.
Okay, then if it's cultural,
Gotta be Drake.
All right.
Drake's been on our whole life.
wipe them all out. Say
Okay.
4. Who's your 4?
Drake, hands down. I think he's the GOAT, bro,
Hands
of our
down.
generation.
Hands down, yeah.
Second, Future. Bro, we grew up on Future. We've been bumping Future since day one. Well,
Yeah.
since maybe high school.
Since probably 2015,
Yeah. So
probably 2014.
Yeah.
We'll say 14.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably.
Dirty Sprite 2
Yeah.
was like 15.
That was like 15. Yeah. Okay, so I'll say Future, and then Wayne, bro. I mean, we grew up on Wayne. I think, as far as I can think back, "Lollipop" is the first hip hop song I ever heard.
But
bro.
I don't think that was 2010.
Was it
That's
not?
probably like 08 or 09. That's I think that's what people are saying about Wayne. Because when did Wayne fall off? Probably, and I say fall off very,
Dude,
very
I mean, the
light.
Carter 4 was good.
The Carter 4, but that was still
That was like high school,
2013 or 12.
Yeah.
So let's say that was the end of his reign.
That's true.
Let's say
That's true.
let's
That's a
say
good
Wayne's
point.
reign was 01 to 12.
Yeah.
All right.
Then I guess he can't really be.
So
He's more of the early 2000s.
that's kind of my logic on it. On the Wayne, I'm a big Wayne guy.
Yeah, you're
All
right. That's a good point.
So, but all right. So you got Drake, Future.
Drake, Future.
Let's take out Wayne for conversation purposes.
Okay.
Drake, Future. We're talking 2010 to 2020, or 2010 to 2019, I guess.
I gotta look at my fucking music, bro. Maybe Kendrick, man.
I
Kanye.
really-
Kanye.
Kanye for sure.
He's got to be.
I
up
mean,
there.
dude. And then, I mean, dude, I
We grew
think-
up on Kanye, yeah, bro. But then again, you could kind of say the same thing about Kanye, couldn't you?
could.
Because like Gold Digger, bro, that was
Yeah, but also
Early
Dark
days.
Fantasy 2010. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Right.
That was 2010.
But then 808s and Heartbreaks, that was before.
that was 2008. You're right. So he had,
That's tough. Maybe Travis, bro.
Travis,
Maybe
2015 to now.
I mean, Astro World was a flawless album,
It was.
but that was later on. I don't know. That's tough, bro.
It is a tough one.
It's so hard.
I'm not messed up with Future necessarily. I don't know who else could
Thug?
be. See, that was I meant to say that. That was the question I was going to ask you. So you say Future, but why not, why do you just
Thug.
Why do you default to Future, I guess?
Because, dude, I mean, I've just from Magic till
Yeah.
now, the album with Uzi, like
Yeah.
he's still dropping shit. He's been
Yeah.
dropping shit my whole life, and it's always hard. At least one song off the album. So yeah, Drake, Future, Thug, and I almost want to put Nicki, but dude, they all kind of started before
They
2010.
did. They did. Well, not even that, but like who just had a reign from 2010 to 19.
Right, dude. All right, yeah, that I got it. My Mount Rushmore 2010s. Future, Drake, who the fuck did I say? Travis and Thug.
Okay.
Drake, Future, Thug, Travis, in that order.
I'm not messed up with that. I
That's
think
me.
Travis is a sleeper for sure.
You know me, bro. Dude.
Yeah.
All right, for y'all that don't know, the first time I ever smoked weed, I was at our friend Rachel Midgley's house, and I was smoking with Cassie O'Brien, R.I.P. But this guy, dude, we smoked, we hopped in the whip, and this man played Don't Play by Travis Scott. Bro, I transcended realms, bro. I went somewhere else in that moment. I was just like, bro, what is this? Ever since then, Travis has been my favorite artist. He's kind of gotten like a little mainstream recently.
Yeah, but he's getting money, man.
He is getting money.
That McDonald's Fortnite. He's got his own Jordan.
Yup.
And his Jordans be selling.
Yeah,
like a
dude.
Motherfucker.
And he's always good in album mode.
Yeah.
You know, every album he drops is a banger. Even if his features or like singles aren't hitting, his albums are always hitting.
Yeah. Okay. Let's pivot here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
All right. So you're tapped into, I guess, the podcasting comedian realm, I guess. And I'm sure you've heard like Schultz, Rogan, and like all these big people talk about this, like how comedy is like in this weird flow state. And I think like people are being canceled for jokes.
Yeah.
It's
the dumbest shit.
It's the whole point of a joke is that they're not being serious.
Exactly.
So I just want your thoughts on that.
Okay, you're right. I listen to comedian podcasts every day pretty much. I don't hardly listen to music.
They're
like I said,
perfect for podcasting
down.
too. They can talk their ass off and they can just make conversation with anyone.
They're funny.
They have awesome social skills.
Yeah.
And they're hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, I've been on like Mark Normand. You know who that is?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
I've been on him recently, and obviously Chris D'Elia.
Yeah.
No dents.
I got one of those shirts, but it's blue drips.
Oh yeah.
I went to his show.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Chattanooga.
Fuck, man. So yeah,
Comedy.
Jokes are supposed to be funny. I've heard somebody say a joke isn't funny unless it offends somebody, and
I mean
that's kind of true because every joke someone's gonna be offended.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit, and like that's just how it. But people are saying like, oh, you can't joke about this. You can't joke about this. Well, no, that's comedy, bro.
Yeah, it's the whole point.
That's what they're supposed to. They're supposed to push the envelope.
Yeah.
They're supposed to joke about that thing. That's what gets them talked about. That's what and it's a fine line. You could get canceled if you say the wrong thing nowadays.
Yeah, now.
But that's their job. They gotta push the envelope. That's what comedians do. Joe Rogan talks about it all the time, bro. And I respect it. I mean, I'm a Christian. If someone jokes about Christianity, I'm not gonna get offended and like, oh, this guy's canceled.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not so funny.
It's kind of funny, but
it's kind of funny, but maybe I don't fuck with that.
Yeah, maybe
right,
it's just not funny to me.
Yeah. It's probably funny to somebody else.
I just think
people just get so offended, bro. People are just looking for something to get mad about. And the fact that everyone has a platform nowadays, that's what
everybody.
It's a good and it's a very bad thing because you can get in these little echo chambers where you get your tribe, bro. It's tribe mentality.
It's called confirmation bias.
Yep. You get in this world where everyone you follow is thinking the same thing as you are, and whenever you type something, get a thought out there, everyone's backing you up. So even if it's the most outlandish fucking thought, you're gonna get positive reinforcement and be like, oh, I'm right.
Even if you're wrong.
And now everyone thinks they're right. About everything.
Yeah.
Because they live in this little tiny bubble.
Yeah.
Where some people agree with them, and so they think that's the world.
That's both sides of any fucking like argument. Like it's just going back to the joke thing. If people didn't joke about stuff that was fucked up, I feel like and we just never talked about stuff that was fucked up, I feel like people wouldn't know that it's fucked up.
That's true.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, you got to talk
like
about
if we talked, if someone made a joke about killing somebody and then he got canceled online and no one could ever make a joke about killing somebody, then I feel like people would be like, oh, well, we never talk about murdering people, and this, like, we never know that it's wrong.
Yeah, well, and it's nuance, man. Like, on paper, Guy makes joke about killing somebody. That's like, oh God.
Yeah, Jesus.
But it's all nuance where you have to hear the build up. You have to hear what he said at first and then how he brings you back in the end, and it's something you didn't think was coming.
Yeah.
Comedians are so smart, bro, and it's funny. If you just let loose a little
If you
bit
let
and
it be
listen.
funny.
Yeah. No one's just gonna go up here and just trash, any community.
Yeah.
It's all got a purpose behind it. It's very thoughtful. It's a joke. But people, oh God,
Even
dude.
so like the last Flagrant 2 podcast, or I think a week before, maybe, I don't know, they talked about Superbad. They went back and watched Superbad, and they were talking about how
It would never fly
never
nowadays.
And dude, this is literally like 10 years ago, but like it's not like they were really doing all that shit in Superbad.
Yeah, dude.
It's a movie, bro. They play a fictional character. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they did some jackass shit and then was like literally out here doing all this crazy shit. And it's like, bro, it's a joke.
It's a joke.
If that's the case, then we need to cancel Game of Thrones because there's too much violence.
Yeah.
We need to cancel fucking cartoon Family Guy because
I'm sure someone's trying to.
I'm sure someone is trying to. But like,
It's crazy, man. The world we live in, dude. It is. I mean, and I feel like everyone's having this conversation, but that's probably my little
your echo chamber. Yes.
You know?
And I think it's important to talk to people, because I had this conversation with somebody too, and they were kind of like, well, yeah, I mean, some people get offended by that and it hurts their feelings. And I was like, I mean, I get it.
But I go back to like the Christian thing and the ball jokes, bro. I ain't got no hair, bro. Someone throws a ball joke, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, that's kind of funny. He kind of got me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and then I'm gonna move on.
People are pussies because like if I make a ball joke, and then you could be like, oh, well, you're short, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, deflect. Like, it's a like.
Yeah.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
People, whenever someone like makes fun of you, that means that they actually like you. What do you do whenever you're trying to get at a girl? You fucking make fun of her.
To 'em, yeah.
You're like,
fuck with them a little bit.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're hungry ass.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're out eating like, oh damn, you about to eat all them damn fries, huh?
Yeah.
Like it's like affection.
Yeah.
In
that's
a way.
True.
I mean, like, and I feel like if you're a comedian, like, you're doing this to this huge mass of people.
Yeah, I mean, and props to, like, I could never do that.
Oh, fuck no.
Today's age, like, go on there on stage in front of all these people and risk it like that. Try to push the envelope, dude. That takes balls. So I respect them, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Who was do you ever watch like any like stand up specials on Netflix?
Oh yeah, Bill Burr.
Bill Burr's funny.
That Paper Tiger on Netflix. God, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Mark Normand has an hour on YouTube. I just watched. It's really good. I just went back and watched the Dave Chappelle one where he's in the overalls or the suit or whatever. What do you call that? The jumpsuit. That one's funny as shit, bro. And yeah, that's about all the stand up I've watched recently. Yeah. I'm into, podcasts. I like the more on the fly stuff.
Yeah.
Like
more conversationalist.
More conversational. Yeah. It's not really scripted. It's just on the fly. Yeah. I like seeing like where their heads are at.
Right. Me too. Every once in a while I'll listen to a true crime podcast. I was in it more about a year ago, but it's kind of, I don't know. Some of them are really fucking boring and sometimes they just take forever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like there's one that I really like. They do a good job when it's a good case.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? But sometimes it's kind of just like, okay, man, there's like nothing. I don't know. You kind of have to focus on it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, you can pop a Joe Rogan in and just let it play while you're working. Or like, a 2-hour show. Just kind of let it play like, phase back in and out every, once in a while. Like, if something catches your ear, like you can like really, really tap into it. But yeah, so. All right, so let's talk about a specific topic here.
Okay.
That I've seen some shit on. It's catching headlines right now. There was a state that passed a law that trans athletes can't compete against each other, and people were mad about it. Okay. This is the question I have for you. say you have a daughter, and she's on the wrestling team, okay, and a trans female, competes against your daughter. The trans female is 6 foot, 200 pounds.
Built like The Rock.
Are you okay with that? I guess.
No, I'm not at all. I
Yeah.
don't understand how anyone could be.
Uh-huh.
How is that fair?
Yeah.
In any means. I mean, you have testosterone running through your body.
Mhm.
You've grown up as a man. Like, males are biologically just built different
Mhm.
than women. That's a fact.
Yeah,
You
it
know?
is.
So you got this male who, okay, if he thinks he was supposed to be a girl, he was born in the wrong body, whatever. Okay, it's not my place to judge because I've
Yeah.
never felt that way. I don't know what he's feeling personally,
Right.
so I can't comment on that. But what I can comment on is the biology and how it's
Mhm.
not fair to take a guy who thinks he's a girl and put him into these girl sports, bro, against females. That's not fair. I don't see how. I don't get it, bro. How anyone can argue against
I don't
this.
see. Okay, because like there was also Pennsylvania or some state. The girls' track records is all held by a trans girl, and like it's like, dude, I really try and like wrap my head around it, and I'm not trying to be like a dick either.
Me neither.
I'm trying to have empathy. Like
Yeah,
I
me
genuinely
too.
am.
Me
But-
too. Because like I said, I don't know what they're feeling.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It could be some crazy shit. It's a daily struggle
Yeah.
probably. Like, oh,
And I
am I
get-
a girl? Am I a guy? That sucks
Yeah,
probably.
They feel like they were born in the wrong body, but I'm just saying, like, dude, imagine that guy Usman, okay, that guy who knocked dude out when we were at Alicia's birthday.
Yeah.
Imagine Mylena got in the ring with him.
Yeah.
Mylena was like, I identify as a man, and Mylena got in there with Kamaru Usman, and just like, come on, man.
Dude, it's just I don't see how people can think that's fair
Mhm.
at all, bro.
And like
I don't
Mylena could
get it.
train her ass off too, and she would never be as big as Usman.
No.
He has testosterone levels out the ass.
Yeah. Just
He's
built different.
He's 6 inches taller. He's 100 pounds heavier. Mylena will no matter how
no.
hard she tried to get to his stature, her body physically would not let her.
Yeah, man. I agree. And it's just, I mean, sports, I mean, that's
And I'm
definitely
talking
one
about
you
sports.
shouldn't go.
I'm
yeah.
talking about sports specifically. I'm not talking about bathrooms,
Politic, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This is like from us
From
being
a physical competition. Yes, that's not fair. Any other aspect we can talk about. I don't even want to get into Caitlyn Jenner running for governor. We
Right.
don't even got to talk about that.
Dude,
but
that's a clusterfuck.
yeah, that's a clusterfuck in itself. We won't even go down that road.
But us as former athletes and sports lovers,
yeah, it's just not fair.
and I'm talking about, dude, and there's even some men who can't even think about how many people wish they could play in the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they can't.
Yeah.
Like, think about all these college players on MTSU's team that will none of them will play in the NFL because they're not good enough and they're not big enough.
Yeah, man.
You know?
I just don't see how you can think that's fair at all. Because it's just simply not. And if you're trying to be inclusive and, no, we have to include everybody, we can't discriminate, you're just thinking too hard into it. Or
Yeah.
you're thinking, like, about it the wrong way. It's simply not fair to have a guy who automatically thinks he's a girl go into these girl sports and just dominate. Like you said, the dude holds every record.
I mean, that
should show you it's not fair. Like,
and like I even saw this trans female fighting in like an MMA fight and just knocked this woman the fuck out. And like that happens, it happens in men on men, that happens. But like it was like a beat down like no other.
yeah.
Like it was ugly.
Yeah. No, man. I don't agree with that at all. Maybe we should pivot from here.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm sure we already pissed somebody off.
No, dude.
I'm sure we said something wrong,
I
and
don't-
someone in the comments gonna be like, "Oh, you fucking transphobic."
Well, that's the thing is like,
Eat a
and
dick.
that's kind of the
Nah.
whole thing about I mean, it's not even a joke. It's just like there's subjectivity in like trans issues and stuff there's definitely subjectivity, but this is about as objective as it gets.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Like physical.
I don't see any room for.
I'm not like, and I would, and I would love to have a conversation with someone, a trans person who decides, hey, I want to go fight women in the women's bantamweight at 120. And you know what I'm saying? I would love to understand it, but I don't understand that. As a sports fan, as a former athlete.
Hey, maybe you need to have somebody like that on. And
I would love
see
to
their point of
and
view.
just tear me up, I guess.
Yeah.
School me. And like, I'm not scared to be wrong. And I feel like a lot of people are scared to be fucking wrong.
Ain't that the truth? A lot of people are scared to be wrong. No one wants to admit they're wrong, and no one wants to listen.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everyone, like in conversation, everyone just has what they gotta say, like ready to go, like loaded up in the gun.
Yep.
And as soon as they stop, the other person stops talking. Boom, trigger. All right, now I can say what I want to say. They stopped. And then while they're talking, the other person's doing the same thing.
Yep.
All right, what can I say? What can I say?
No
No
one
one
actually
wants to listen, bro, or admit they're wrong. Everyone just wants to think they got it all figured out.
Yep.
They know what's up. And it has something to do with like the internet probably, and the fact we have all this information to us. We all think we're just fucking gods and we know everything.
We're
but
the center of attention.
I mean, me included. I'm not trying to say I'm holier than thou or I'm better than anyone.
Right,
Because
right.
I'm sure I do it too, but I've been trying to make an effort not to do that. I've been trying to really listen more and, get other perspectives on things. And no, I might be wrong about some stuff.
There's such a huge discrepancy just like online, bro. And like, there's always two sides to every issue, always. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking mask or if it's a fucking gas prices. It doesn't matter. There's boom and boom.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, that's true.
Even if side X is right, side Y still thinks they're right, even if there's evidence right there.
Mm-hmm. Dude, get this.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Like, they don't even care. And even if X is wrong and Y is right, X doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. No, that's true. There's two sides to every story, bro. You're right. But at my work at Amazon, we have to wear masks, right? We have been. And with the vaccine that came out, if you have the vaccine, you shouldn't have to wear the mask, right?
That's
I mean, that would make sense. Well, they're saying you still have to wear it, and I'm like, so I haven't been wearing it, and like, I'm waiting on somebody. No one said anything yet, but I'm waiting on someone to be like, hey, put your mask on.
Like in the building.
Yeah.
Because they used to be crazy.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be like, I'm vaccinated, and then what are they gonna say? You know? Oh, well, you need to wear your mask. Why? And what was the point of me getting vaccinated? Mm-hmm. I shouldn't have to do this anymore if I'm vaccinated. People are vaccinated and still wearing the mask. It's like, I see where you're coming from, but no, bro, that was the point of getting the vaccine.
Yeah,
the vaccine's out, so we don't have to do this shit anymore.
I don't think that should be I don't think that should be a question at all. Let me say this: not a scientist, but from what is being like the information that's being spread online, like from the CDC, they put out a cute little graphic. If you are vaccinated, you no longer have to wear a mask. If that's the case, I just think I think the whole mask thing was partially theater for the better part, and I'll tell you why.
Seeing Fauci, all that shit.
Okay, but I'll tell you why. Look, guys, I'm not an anti-masker either. I'll wear my fucking mask. It doesn't hinder my life that bad. You're an asshole. You're an asshole if you make a fucking big stink about it. You really are.
I agree.
But
I'll put it on if it's that serious. I'll put it on.
I'll put the damn mask on, and then go sit down at my table and
take it right off. Yeah.
But like, this is what I've been seeing online, and this shit makes my blood boil because look. So people are getting their vaccines, and then they'll make a TikTok or tweet like, "Well, how are people going to know that I'm not a Republican if I'm not wearing my mask?" I've literally seen people say that, and that, like, bro, that proves that it was theater.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does.
That it was a political statement,
exactly,
for you to cover your face up, and it wasn't actually. It was for you. It wasn't for the greater good, like they were people were claiming. Does that make sense?
That's exactly right. Yeah, man, it's weird, and it's a real big coincidence that it happened right before this big election, where one of the most controversial presidents maybe ever was in office.
Right.
And all this shit happened right before the election, and now that it's over, all this shit's kind of going away.
Yeah.
A little suspicious.
It's a little sus.
But I don't know, man.
I think one thing we can all, I hope, both sides, any side, I hope that we can really get on board with this if this is true. If China really fucking created this and let this out on the world, I hope to God that we can stand together on fucking that.
Yeah.
The lab theory.
And I mean, Trump was saying that. I'm not the biggest Trump supporter, but he was saying that.
His administration was
like, he was calling it the China virus and was, oh, you're fucking racist.
Yeah,
it is.
It is.
I mean, like, it came from China. Like, you know, like, he's just saying what it is.
Yeah.
But I feel like that. I mean, like I said, I'm not the biggest Trump supporter. For anyone fucking attacks me in the comments, I'm not. He had his fucking, wrongdoings.
Yeah.
But a lot of the shit, they were like attacking him, bro. Like, I mean, because I see both sides. Fox News and CNN, bro. The guy from CNN admitted their whole agenda was to get Trump out of office.
Yeah.
Slander Trump as much as possible. Get him out.
Yeah.
So they were making up shit and putting their spin on shit that made him look way worse. And a lot of people saw that and fell into it,
Yeah.
He did some wrong things, but they were making him out to be, I feel like, a lot worse than he was.
And I'll tell you this, too, just to play devil's advocate, even Fox News was trying to make him look better than he was.
Facts.
At the same time.
Yes, exactly.
So that is like a clusterfuck. They literally were like, this extra Y.
Yeah.
Extra Y.
They split the people, dude.
There's no USA anymore. It's X or Y.
Yep.
And I just think I want to know the origins of this motherfucking virus, because if that lab theory is true, that is one of the most fucked up things that has ever happened in humanity.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the death counts, which I will say this too, we were very blessed with how we thought it was going to be more serious than it was.
Yeah, we did.
But as far as what it did to our economy, we will never recover from this. Bro, think about how many small businesses closed down. And meanwhile, Jeff Bezos is getting fucking bailed out for a failed space mission.
Yeah, and he's just getting richer.
Bro.
Because everyone's stuck at home buying Amazon now.
Exactly.
No one's going out.
And we all know someone that works for Amazon, and we all fucking order shit from there.
Yep, facts.
Like,
it's just, like I said, they split the people with it, with the whole Democrat-Republican thing, man. And I feel like that's their goal, because the election, like, it was close, somewhat. So basically, you could say the country's divided in half, and by doing that, see, we outnumber the 1% by a lot. We outnumber the government by millions. Yeah. So if we would just come together, they would be nothing. It's just like A Bug's Life.
Divide and conquer.
You seen the movie A Bug's Life, where the fucking caterpillar?
He's like, wait,
we can't let them know. We can't let one slide because they'll get some confidence and something like that. If it's anyways, basically, yeah. If we all work together, we outnumber them by so much, dude.
Yeah.
And we could fucking overthrow some shit and make some shit happen, but they have to divide us.
Yeah, divide and conquer.
Split us. We argue amongst each other. We fight against each other, and we don't realize that shit. We got these fucking billionaires that are getting even more money.
Yeah.
So much money we can't even fathom, bro. You can't even fathom $100 billion.
No.
You can't fathom that, dude.
Like, I know you've seen the grain of rice video where it's like one grain of rice is, what was it, $1 million or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
One grain of rice
1,000 maybe.
$1,000, and then like 1 billion was like,
it was a huge ass pile,
as big
bro.
as this table. Now imagine 100 of those.
Yeah.
Like it would fill up this whole fucking room with rice.
Yeah. That's how much money. It's like, and I'm not a communist either. I'm not saying spread the wealth,
right.
but like that doesn't,
to a certain degree. I mean,
fair.
like
seems a little.
It's
skewed.
really just like, it's just fucked up, man. Because so many people lost their jobs,
and then you got homeless people. It's like, why you need that much? You could buy yachts, you can buy mansions for your whole family, and still have so much money left over. But yet, there's homeless people that are begging for $1, sitting out there in the pouring rain with a fucking cardboard sign, begging for just $1.
Let's talk
That's
about
fucked up,
let's talk
dude.
about that, bro. Joe Rogan talks about the homelessness situation so lot, dude. It's so complex.
You see how
Because-
they poured all that money
Okay, yeah,
into the LA homeless
and
thing?
where did it go? It was like $1 billion. But I think the homelessness
changed.
situation is so, dude, it's so complicated because
it is.
it's a mental health problem, it's a substance abuse problem, it's a budget problem.
Yeah.
It's so many things, and
Yeah.
like, what do you do? Do you? So you say you have thousands of homeless people. Do you just build them one big ass apartment building? You know? Do you? But then they're just gonna be fucking shooting up and shit, and that's the problem.
Right.
We're gonna have people
Right.
ODing out the ass because they have a place to lay their head.
It would have to be like a rehab place.
Exactly.
It would have to be like an apartment
Yes.
full of homeless people, but it's also a rehab.
Like you gotta pass a drug test to live here
That's
type
a drug
shit.
test. You got like daily
Get a
like,
job.
checkups. Yeah, you got jobs around the apartment. Maybe
Go get
some
you.
people are cleaning.
Like
some people
build
are.
some McDonald's and shit. Just be like, go work you 20 hours a week. Get on your feet.
Yeah, I mean, and you could. That's not unrealistic.
Dude, it's really not.
You could do that with $1 billion or so, however much is going into
Bro.
the homeless foundation. Yeah,
No,
You could do that.
That episode actually blew my mind
Me
because,
too.
and then like it was like New York or something. The mayor's wife or the governor's wife like misplaced like $30 million or some shit. What do you mean? Where did it go?
misplaced 30 mil. Okay,
Just on the books,
All
they were
right.
like, on the books, like how did? I swear, something isn't adding up.
yeah, bro.
Like, what do you do? What do you write a check for $30 million? Like, how do you spend $30 million? You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever you make like a 7-figure transaction,
Yeah,
what are they like?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Oh man! So what you been into lately, bro? Like June 3rd, Parker DeGraw. What you been into recently? Like, just kind of besides working, man. Outside of work,
Yeah, man. I
playing the game.
play the game a lot, man. I go home. I work a lot, and then I go home, and I'll play the game with the boys. I get on with like Josh, Eric, Will, sometimes Jalen. Me and Lupus, we were supposed to 1v1 last night.
last
for the
night?
First time. Yeah, we actually didn't get to it because while we were on, everyone else got on at like the same time.
Oh yeah.
So we ended up just 3 versus 3. It was me, Josh, and Eric versus Lupus, Nate, and Nate's friend Colton. And yeah, Lupus dropped like 70 every game, and they won every single game. Lupus is fucking nasty.
Crack.
But I still want to 1v1 him because I feel like I could beat him, low key.
You know his
But,
play style, huh?
Yeah, I've been playing with him for too long. I feel like I could beat him. Lupus, 1v1 me, bro. 1v1 me. Don't be scared.
Dude, so let me just kind of spitball here. Throw some paint at the canvas. My fucking vision and dream was Slightly Daily is to combine No Jumper with like Barstool and like 100 Thieves. Like I would love like, you know how No Jumper is someone knocking on the door? No, okay. You know how No Jumper is like music centered for the most part, but like broad at the same time. Like he had like Drewski on there. Like he'll have like internet people. Like
Yeah.
And then like, you know how Barstool is like sports centered, but also kind of broad at the same time. And then 100 Thieves, yes, it's competitive gaming, but
it's
I don't
like
know,
a brand.
dude. Now it's like about the creators, like Courage.
Yeah.
Like Courage isn't that good at the game, but he's entertaining. 100 Thieves is like about the entertainment of it.
Yeah.
So, like us, we're blessed. We love music and we love sports. You know, if you're Adam 22, he don't know shit about sports. You feel me? And then like Dave Portnoy don't really know shit about new music. You know, like he's a sports guy. You know, I just think it. Basically, what I'm saying is like I just wish I wish if I had just like $1 million to spend, I would fucking buy a fat ass building and have like a streaming rooms and have like a podcast room and have like multiple, you know, if you wanted to have like a Call of Duty podcast, that'd be fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if someone was like, "Yo, I'm really into hockey. I want to be your hockey blogger."
Yeah.
That type of shit.
Dude, yeah. I can so see that happening too.
Dude.
I can definitely see that happening, man. Because I mean, all of our friends are kind of into something like
Yeah.
that, you know, whether it be sports or the game or something else. All of our friends kind of have that thing that they really like.
Yeah.
So yeah, we could all come together and do that shit, man. But it would just be money, you know. Like they got the 100 Thieves house, and that's not cheap,
bro. It's like a compound. Have you seen it?
No, actually,
dude, it's literally like a giant warehouse.
Really?
It's fucking huge. Cash App sponsors it.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool, man. I hope you get there one day. I can so see it, man. I can see it happening.
And then like Barstool, dude, it's just literally a bunch of dudes, but like they do these really cool live streams where, I mean, it sounds crazy, but it's kind of entertaining. They'll just have a camera pointing at them watching the football game.
Oh yeah.
Reacting to it live.
Yeah, you know TST by any chance? They're COD streamer Optic Hitch.
They do the same type of shit?
Yeah, with the COD matches.
It's like, oh.
Yeah, they just watch it. They record themselves watching the COD matches, and they react to it and stuff. It's really cool.
And like, yeah. And like, say like, you know, yeah, I mean, it's just like I'm not going to give up on this shit ever. I'm going to keep this shit pushing, but like I just want to help out whoever the fuck wants to be helped out. You feel me? Like, dude, I would love to have Lupus have his own fucking setup where he just streams every time he gets on the game and just fucking drops 70 bombs.
Yeah.
You know, if he wanted to. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I can't just be like, yo, Lupus, come do this now. Like, because, like, what if he don't want to do that shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He should. Shit.
He's fucking good.
He's fucking nasty, yeah. But, yeah, I'm trying to do it too, man. I'm trying to, right now, I kind of put beats on the side, you know, on the hold, and I'm trying to get my streaming taken off, you know?
Yeah.
Because I just want to play the game, and I want to have an audience that I talk to. And it's going to be more than just the game. It's going to be, I might make beats sometimes on there. I might just talk to them. I might
man.
put on the games, put on Call of Duty matches, and talk to my chat. But I
like
can
Aiden
see...
Ross.
Yeah.
I love Aiden, dude.
I can see myself getting to that point, dude, for real. It's a money thing. That's why I picked up the second job. I'm trying to get a new PC and like, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there.
Now is better than ever to do some shit like that, though, bro. I'm telling you, like, and like, dude, you know, like, whatever I can do to fucking help, but like, bro, just keep pumping that shit every day, like, whatever you can do. And I know, like, the computer situation fucking sucks. I'd be sick. I wouldn't be able to do shit if I didn't have my MacBook.
I tried the other day, bro, because I was like, man, I miss it. Let me just try it.
Yeah.
It didn't work. As soon as I start the stream, a fucking red hazard sign pops up.
Just
and
like,
it's like, stream having issues.
Are you wanting to get like a PC like tower shit?
Yeah.
Like all that? Okay,
yeah, I'm going to build one. But the thing is, with all this Bitcoin stuff going on in cryptocurrency, you can't find parts because everyone's buying the parts for Bitcoin mining.
Do you have any crypto?
I do not. I had some AMC stock and sold that shit, unfortunately.
Hey, I'm making bread right now on some crypto.
Are you?
Yeah. I got Doge, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Nice. I'm making a little bit of bread right now.
Those are the big ones, yeah. Man, I saw this video this guy posted on Twitter. It was like, you know, it's like two pictures on Twitter. You swipe. The first picture was it was a screenshot of his YouTube video, and it was just him. He looked all raggedy and shit. And the caption was, "Please just put $1 into Bitcoin. I'm begging you."
Oh my god,
that was the caption. It was like 8 years ago. And then you swipe over, and it's him on a yacht with like a martini glass, glasses, just chilling with all his crypto friends.
Dude, that's how I'm looking at it right now.
It's like $1.
I'm not trying to. I'm not in this cryptocurrency right now as like a get rich quick type of shit. I'm looking at this shit 5 years from now.
Yeah.
Whenever I have kids, and I'm like, yeah, I have 1,000 Dogecoins, and it's worth $20,000 a piece.
And I mean,
because I do have 1,000 Dogecoins.
That's the fucking one, Dogecoin. Like,
yeah,
it's all. You seen diarrhea coin coming?
Dude, there's everything. A lot of them are shit. Okay.
Do you see the scamming one I put on my story?
DeFi.
I don't know what it was, but they were like, you all just got scammed. We took all your money, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I will say that.
That's crazy.
Most of them are scams, but the big three is Ethereum, Doge, and fucking Bitcoin, bro. Dogecoin started as a meme, but it's actually very, like, it is a third place coin, in my opinion. And then there's Litecoin, but, like,
I mean, I think it's going to be the future.
I do too.
I really do.
That's why I'm trying to
everything else
get in
is
now.
going to technology.
Exactly.
Technology's going for, so why would not money and currency?
We already only pay with a card anyway.
Exactly.
But it's
Cash
US
is going out.
It's US dollars and it depreciates every day.
Exactly, dude.
So
I gotta get on some, man.
do
I
it,
gotta
man.
fucking buy some.
Do it
What should
now.
I buy? Should I buy Ethereum or
So-
Doge? I'm not buying Bitcoin. I feel like
I have Bitcoin. It's the high. So Bitcoin
because
is
with it being the most popular one,
Mhm.
even though it's already like exploded, I feel like it's only gonna go down from here.
it's not.
If it's really gonna just be crypto in the future, then
Mhm.
Bitcoin's probably gonna be number one and
Yeah.
go up even higher.
Yeah, exactly.
Type
so
shit.
so it got all the way up to 64 like 2 months ago.
hmm
Elon tanked all of crypto and now it's at 37.
How do you tank it?
He tweeted, you didn't see this shit?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so he tweeted that Tesla would no longer be accepting Bitcoin because it's bad for the environment because of what you were saying about mining and the computer parts and shit.
Oh yeah.
It's bullshit. He's fucking capping.
Is
and
he trying to get more into Dogecoin?
I don't know. But I know that he's pumping Dogecoin and he's literally going to put a actual Dogecoin on the moon. So, yeah. And when he does that, bro,
He's a fucking troll, dude.
Bro. he's going to fly to the moon and put a Dogecoin on the moon. Like a gold Dogecoin on the moon.
He's a fucking troll, dude.
But no, dude,
I fuck with Elon.
I if you got a little bit of money, $50 to put in somewhere that you know you're not going to spend, I would highly recommend getting into buying some crypto. Use it as like a savings account. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Because your savings account that you have right now is losing money every day with inflation. And especially with what we did with the fucking stimulus shit, made inflation tenfold. Like,
It's true.
the US dollar is going down every day, gradually. And let's just say Bitcoin goes up every day, gradually.
Yeah.
So, like, why would you know?
That's a good point.
And it is the risk you have to take. That's why I say,
I'm
if
just
you,
not trying to lose. But like you said, I guess you put a little bit in, then
Yeah.
it really doesn't matter.
I'm kind of all in right now. I got about 1,500 in
Damn.
crypto. I'm
Nice.
like,
And US dollars?
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. And I got some stocks too, but the stock market is bad.
Really?
Dude.
I tried to get into the stock market,
Dude,
but like
it's
it's
bad.
just it's not for me.
It's-
I'm not a gambler. Like,
That's why
I
I
don't even
think-
bet on like sports games and shit. I'm just not a gambler. It's not in me. I
Yeah.
don't like it. I always think I'm gonna lose.
For sure. That's why I think crypto is the best because you just put it over here and you're like, okay, cool. You can buy Bitcoin on Cash App.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, man.
Will hit like a 7-leg parlay the other day.
Jesus.
He bet like $5 and won like 1,500
Yeah.
or some shit.
I believe it. That's ridiculous.
I was like, bro, that makes me want to gamble.
Dude, I
but-
had to get out of gambling because, dude, he was toxic. I was watching like the Kings and the Hawks. I was just like,
just on a Tuesday night.
yeah, just Mylena was just like, I'm like, she's like, do you even like this team? I'm like, no. I need Trae Young to score 10 points in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Like, I literally had to stop though. Like,
yeah.
I got up, I turned like $20 into like $250, and then it's all gone now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I was like, no, I'm deleting it. I'm getting the fuck off of here.
Didn't you bet on Ben Askren?
No, I didn't bet on that fight,
was
but
Josh.
I would have bet on Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I bet Will.
Did you?
I won $20 off him. Yeah, I told you, bro. Dude,
Josh always loses too. Whenever
Bro.
he makes a bet, somehow he always
Dude.
loses.
but Jake Paul's next fight is against another former UFC fighter, Tyron
sorry.
Woodley.
I meant to ask you this. I'm glad I just remembered. Logan Paul and Floyd. I just saw on the way over here the rules.
Yeah, it's an exhibition.
There's gonna be no winner.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
So basically, if someone gets knocked the fuck out,
They win. But if it goes 12 rounds,
they're gonna go 5. It's 5 rounds,
okay.
I think. 5 rounds. So if they go the distance, then it's just like, okay.
And then it's just okay. It's over.
Yeah, the fans
collect our check.
The fans will decide.
Dude, what the fuck?
it's an
bro?
exhibition, bro.
I can already see what's gonna happen. They're probably gonna go 5 rounds. They're gonna get tagged up a little bit, both of them.
I'm gonna call this right now. Logan Paul is gonna knock Floyd Mayweather the fuck out in the 3rd round.
Oh shit,
Bro.
Here we go.
I'm telling you.
You see the weight cap on Logan 190.
Yeah,
You can't get above that.
bro. He still outweighs him by 40 pounds. Parker, I'm just saying, I don't care how slippery he is. All it takes is one
That's true.
And
That's true. You're not wrong.
slumber.
That's true. But is he gonna get that one though?
But is he? That's the
question.
thing. Floyd
5 rounds.
Floyd is,
bro, 50-0. His whole life, bro.
all it takes
Never
is
lost.
all it takes is one. He's never lost.
It'll
He's
be exciting. When is it again?
Sunday night.
It's Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it starts Sunday night. I got work the day of and the day after. I'm staying up and I'm watching that fight. And Chad Johnson, the former football player, is on the card.
Really?
He's fighting some random dude. So
Nice.
yeah.
That'll be a fun night.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Dude,
I'm down. I'll be here.
Let me tell you this. So
We should live stream it.
bro, this summer, yeah, we could do that. I could hook it up to my computer. I
Yeah.
could do it just like this.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But let me tell you this. So you know how like the summer, once the NBA playoffs ends, it's like boring as fuck because the only thing that is on is baseball in
Yeah.
July and August.
Yeah.
This summer is going to be lit for fights.
Oh, really?
Okay. Sunday, Mayweather, Paul. Next Sunday, there's the TikTok YouTuber fights, which is going to be, I mean, they're not like professionals or anything, but it's going to be something to watch.
Who is that?
So like Austin McBroom and Bryce Hall, they're going to
Oh,
box.
yeah.
And then it's like a bunch of YouTubers and TikTokers. I'm going to watch it.
Nice.
Then
Is it gonna be another Triller event where it's like 30 minutes
I
of
don't think
concerts
it's
and
Triller.
5 minutes?
I don't
of
think
fights?
it's technically Triller, but it's going to be something like that.
Mm.
But McGregor and Poirier fight again in July.
That'll be nice.
and-
That'll be fun to watch.
End of June, there's 2 UFC champion battles for the belt. So that's going to be a crazy card. And then August, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury are the 2 heavyweight boxers. They're fighting for the 3rd time.
That'll be a good fight.
And
too.
they're 1-1. So,
Damn,
bro,
okay, yeah.
June, July, August is going to be like every weekend there's going to be a fight, essentially.
Damn.
So
I'll be over here watching that shit, bro.
Saturday or Sunday. I just recently
Here,
got
Josh's.
yeah, I'm down. I just recently got tapped into fighting and shit whenever
Yeah.
COVID happened, and the only thing that was on was UFC,
Mm-hmm.
literally.
Yeah, I guess me too, kind of. My dad always got the fights when I was at the house, and I'd watch them, but I didn't really pay that much attention until Connor. When Connor came in the league, that's probably when I started paying attention. I was like, oh, who is this fucking guy?
Right,
Conor
right.
McGregor?
But
He don't
yeah,
got the
dude.
same fight in him anymore, though.
I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, they're 1-1 against each other. They both knocked each other the fuck out. So we'll see what happens in July. But
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I got my money on Poirier.
I'd go with McGregor. That's just
Yeah.
me. And then Israel Adesanya, Stylebender. He's defending his belt. And then
Nice.
there's like the featherweight belt defender trying to win in that same fight, and that's like the week after. So it's gonna be fucking wild.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I've been kind of getting into baseball a little bit more.
Yeah.
But it's hard to watch. You know, there's so many games.
It is.
And it's just really hard to watch. You see that guy get hit in the face for the Mets?
Yeah, he
The
got-
fastball?
oh, dude.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Fucked
That
his
looked
nose up.
terrible. Oh, my God. Did you see homeboy Rob, Albert Pujols of the walk-off?
Yeah, that
Dude,
was what. That was crazy.
That was sick,
Albert,
bro.
he was like,
Yeah.
he was like, I cranked that bitch.
He literally robbed that shit over the wall. It was going out and just brought that shit back. Hey, Ellie. What's up, dude?
All right, bro. Dude, do you have anything else you want to talk about, or any topics that we missed, brother? Anything you want to say?
Man,
I would love to have you back
I
on
don't
again,
think
man.
so. Soldier Boy started it all. That's all.
Soldier Boy discovered America.
And he started everything.
Soldier Boy invented the light bulb. Soldier Boy was the first person to wear blue jeans.
Yeah. Nah, man. I guess that's it. I guess we covered. What are we at?
About an hour, man.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess we covered everything, man.
Thank you, dude.
I'm
I
gonna be
really,
back on again, bro. I should have been on before this.
I know, man. I bring Jalen or some shit next time, man. It'd
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah.
I don't
Nate,
know if-
I know Nate's coming to town the 11th.
Okay.
So wait, what's the day actually?
The 3rd.
Okay, yeah, he's coming to town the 11th. Maybe we can get him in there.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Episode 104. Thank you guys for watching.
Cool.